head to the key events and themes this week, starting off in the UK with the pound. Pressure likely to remain on the currency. A few things to keep in mind with your trading. Theresa May is still trying to form a coalition between the Tories and the DUP. Now, even when that does get taken into effect, we could see some political instability reignited down the line because both parties have completely different views on certain topics. And elsewhere, the PM was hit with some criticism due to a lack of action and response on the back of the fire tragedies in London. And elsewhere, on Monday, we do have the Brexit negotiations begin to kick off between Britain and the EU, but those might not go as smoothly as the UK would have hoped, given all that's going on currently. Bank of England's Carney is due to release a set text on Tuesday morning London time. This was going to be his speech that he was going to be given at the annual Mansion House dinner. However, this was cancelled in respect of the fire tragedies in London. What to expect for the pound? Well, we're expecting for him to throw water on any idea of potential rate hikes or hope of a rate hike from the Bank of England to move and try and cool inflation. However, economic conditions don't warrant that currently, potentially in Carney's view. So look for possible pound weakness on the back of this text from the governor there. Over in Europe, little in the way of key economic releases. However, at the back end of last week, we did see some good news to improve sentiment for the euro. Greece provided with the $9.5 billion in funding it needs for its debt repayments, which are due next month in July. So this could help break out of those ranges that we've seen across the board in euro, particularly in euro dollar. Over in New Zealand then, the RBNZ, the respective central bank, are due to release its rates, expected to keep those unchanged in general monetary policy. Q1 GDP though for New Zealand was softer than projections. Wages are still low, but the central bank will be hoping for those to pick up so it can filter through to inflation and see that lift off slightly, because it's still not where the bank wants to see it. And what to expect for the New Zealand dollar on this rate decision? Well, historically what we do know is the governor, he does like to talk down the respective currency, the Kiwi, so do bear in mind that with your Kiwi-based positions. And over in Australia then, the RBA are due to release its monetary policy minutes of its latest rate decision, where they as well kept rates unchanged. There are still some underlying issues in the economy with Australia. Household consumer debt being one is still too high. Wages are low. Some good bit of news though. Last week we did see the unemployment rate for Australia dropping. So encouraging signs for the economy or the labour market specifically. But what can we expect for the Australian dollar going forward? Well, we could very much see any upside really capped across the board given the current stance from the central bank, the RBA, and expect that for the foreseeable future, and economic conditions are still not where the economy needs to be for the moment. So other than that guys, have a smashing trading week. Thank you.